Okay, so this is a legacy challenge. I realize I do have to start practicing for Eternal Weekend, where I'll be playing a legacy event and a couple other legacy events in Italy at the end of the year. So this is a bit of a hybrid build between the Jeskai Mentor decks and the slower, or sorry, the slower Jeskai Mentor decks, and then the Snow Jeskai Mentor decks. So I wanted to try to get down to 20 lands and see if I could use Mystic Sanctuary are the big things we're really testing with this build. The rest is pretty cut and paste between, mishmash of a couple other builds that I found. So let's see how it goes. I don't expect my play to be great. I don't think I've played Legacy in a while, but we're going to try to do our best and learn and see where we go from there. So we are on the draw round 1 versus Janky B. I've got some answers, a mentor, and double AK. I suspect this could be a little weak to maybe a combo hand, but it doesn't seem unreasonable. Let's just see how it goes. Okay, another Flooded Strand from the other side, so possibly Miracles. Normally I'd like to just play the Flooded Strand so I can hold up swords, but I'd like to be able to keep searching basics. Even against Tundra, there's some upside to basics, but I guess if we can get a Tundra, that would work as well. So I think playing just Flooded Strand is probably fine. This holds up 2 spells, which is, twice as good, right? Probably more than twice as good, actually. Snow-covered plains. So likely that opponent could have maybe a back to basics at most in their deck. So I think we can fetch a Tundra with no worries. That way we can keep our island count up as we move towards the Mystic Sanctuary. I don't really see a reason to ponder over holding up and AKing, I would assume, but I'm not 100% sure. Ooh, Underground Sea. So it is not what we thought it was. So there's a snow-covered plains and Underground Sea. I'm not familiar enough with Legacy to know what that means, though. I don't really know what that would mean. I don't feel like a spell pierce is necessary for this brainstorm, but I wouldn't know either. just, most of the plays we're gonna make today are just my initial reactions, just from being a Magic player, because it's been so long. I don't know what Underground Sea Plains means though. Maybe it's just some kind of mid-rangey deck. Wonder if opponent brainstorm locked themselves or they're just thinking about it still. Hey chat, I just pulled you guys up. Yeah, I assume these AK. So I feel like with Underground Sea snow-covered plains that it's okay for me to fetch a Tundra here. If I fetch a Tundra, I mean fetch the Tundra. So I'll cycle my AK. Draw into some more cards. Definitely no reason for me to jam a Mentor here. Other considerations being Ponder Brainstorm, but can't see those being what we want to be doing either. So I think we just hold everything up, play our Vulcan Pass. We're going to start getting some serious card advantage with this accumulated knowledge. So we get to hold up both of our reactive spells. I do need to make sure that I don't talk through my lines too much because this deck doesn't exactly win the fastest. I don't want to time myself out. I'll probably give my brief thoughts on most things, and then chat can tell me how I'm deeply wrong after we do them. Alright, nothing from the opponent as well, so we'll keep gaining advantages with our AKs. I guess we will be getting close to max hand size soon. Oh, we got spell snared. Interesting. Um. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't really see anything else to do about that. Okay, so we have brainstorm fetch now. So I think I'm pretty down for that. I'd like to have maybe a force of will before I jam a mentor. Though I have 2 mentors, so it's not 100% sure if that is exactly what we should be doing. But I probably should have played at least a league of test matches to just try to get a feel for the tempo of the deck, but I didn't. I drank instead. So I guess you have to think about like what cards in this hand do we not really want. Well, I definitely don't want some of those, so that makes my life a little bit easier. So I'll put away the um the sanctuary and the island. We can play a fetch land, and this fetch land can get a sanctuary because we are up to 4 lands now. So we could always rebuy an AK if we wanted to, if that was something worthwhile. Just put these back. There's also the ability to ponder here, but we'd have to fetch. We would lose the ability to use a fetch land with our ponder. We don't have the ability to fetch land with our ponder anyways. So I guess we could sanctuary Scalding Tarn into sanctuary into accumulated knowledge and ponder the accumulated knowledge into our hand. That way we can keep the value train going. I don't know if that's good. I kind of want to see what it does though. Sure. Interesting. What's up? Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea how actually good that is, but we're going to do it. I heard the thing go off. Yo, thanks for the follow, young man. Young man. Alright, so I think I'm getting close to wanting to play some mentors here. We have like an Astrolabe to cantrip with after. Opponent probably can't sit for too long either if I'm like rebuying AKs and stuff. That's like peak right there, Lawrence. That's some peak shit. I woke up and immediately started putting, artificial caffeine in my belly. Only the best practices over here. Yeah, I can't imagine opponent can wait for super long. I guess I should go look and see if I can find an Underground Sea snow-covered plains list so I have a better idea of what I'm playing against. Underground Sea snow-covered plains. What does that mean? There's something like this? Kaya Narset, maybe? Could be anything. Could be Esper, Mentor, maybe. It seems reasonable. So what do you get from black? I guess that's my question, is like what are the marquee cards that they're getting from black that make it a better choice? Are they like, I don't know. Therapy, okay. That would be very punishing right now. Push, sure. But do you need push when you play swords? Like, okay, so I guess I still don't exactly need to drop a mentor here. But I don't hate the idea. I guess I can just like snap. So I guess it's been a while. Draw a card equal to the number of cards. So I would only draw one if I were snapping AK. I guess we could just brainstorm again. My problem is I don't really see, like, it doesn't really feel like... I'm not sure that I want to brainstorm here. I think I want to just play a mentor. If it gets forced, like, that's super fine too, right? And if it doesn't get forced, we're gonna get to at least one token. You think you want to? Okay, I'm in. Wait, Lawrence, how does Snap AK work? Do I still draw 2 cards? Okay. Oh, in that case, that seems great. Yeah, I'll do that. I consider myself very inexperienced. Though, I just haven't played with AK is the problem. 1 for the AK on the stack. Draw a card, then draw cards equal to the number of AKs in all graveyards. So is it goes to the graveyard for a second and then is exiled instead? Is that how that works? Okay. Good to know. Yo, what up, Sandman? Alright, so they play a Jace the Mind Sculptor. So I could just brainstorm here in an effort to look for a Force of Will. I don't know how far that gets us in life. We could instead snap in response. We could just pierce it just to force them to use their mana. Is Pierce even getting better? Oh, you draw a card for the AK on the stack and then the 1 in the graveyard. We also have, like, what, Pierce, Snap Pierce, maybe? I guess that's even better, right? I feel like Pierce, Snap Pierce is even better. I think Pierce is, like, getting so... It's getting pretty rough at this point. Opponent has that 4 cards compared to our 6, which is pretty nice, too. I like Pierce, Snap Pierce here. Even if we somehow end up on the losing side of this, we get to play Mentor Brainstorm, right? I think that's a pretty good place to be. So, like, this gets forced. But what the hell is that? Counter target spell with converted mana. Alright, why is this getting happen? Why can't you just pay for the Pierce? Why are we drowning the luck? Is it going exiled? Counter target spell? No, it's not getting exiled. I don't understand. Alright, I'm going to continue not understanding, so. Well, AK thoroughly crushed the shit out of our opponent in this game. Okay, so our Snapcaster got forced. I don't really think I'm going to brainstorm or anything here. I think I would rather just, like, Mentor Brainstorm. I don't think I would try to, like, find a Force of Will and a blue card off Brainstorm. I think this is fine. Opponent's going to get to 1 Brainstorm at 1 card. So they could find a way to get blue card Force here, but that's not that big a deal either, right? Does opponent's not likely to play, like, main deck board wipes, are they? Could they play, like, Terminus, maybe? It's, like, possible, I assume. Do another Brainstorm. Okay. So I'm willing to get rid of Snow-Covered Plains and a Swords to Plowshares. That will let us put any of the cards we want on top here. And we could actually get a Pierce if we really wanted to as well. Oh wait, no, this doesn't get the Mystic Sanctuary. This doesn't get the Mystic Sanctuary. So I think it's still the same. I wonder, is there any merit to just cracking and brainstorming again just to make sure we have as much monks as we want? Well, there's nothing else we want to play on our turn, so we can always do that on their turn. I don't really see a reason to do that now. Unfortunately, yeah, I made sure I reconstructed the mana base to be down to 1 Vista. Yeah. You would. There's 3 astrolabes. It should be in the stream decker as well. You would crack and brainstorm again, right? Would you get it just for a monk token here if they were to like swords or something? Ooh, just to hide from discard? Reasonable, reasonable. Makes sense to me. I guess that is we are trying to have that be our next play. I just want to make sure this Jace dies. Like, Jace has to die, right? I don't really want this thing to stick around. Snapcaster Mage for Ponder. Well, now we can just Swords like a Snapcaster in response, so... Wait, I guess it could Snapcaster for Drown the Lock. Destroy target creature with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of cards in its controller's graveyard. I see, I see, I see. So I guess we'll just snap this and Swords this Snapcaster in response. And that's a pretty reasonable trade for us. I guess I don't even have to get Plains because I have an Astrolabe in play. Yeah, I've never seen this card before. I don't know if there's any upside for me to get Plains. I don't know. Let's just get it. Drown in the Lock. So all we need to do is have like one spell and they don't have removal, or we could always 2-spell if they have removal. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that one for sure. That's definitely something I think I would, and that's just kind of how I play Magic games though, so I'm not 100% sure if it's right. I think it's like pretty close. Yeah, so you guys are probably right. I think my first instinct, I'll play it like you say. Let's try it. Let's try it. That would need an extra mana, wouldn't it? Do you mean like Mentor plus Brainstorm next turn? I should be down to kill this Jace. Interesting. So the trick is though that we can Jace and then I can send both of them at Jace, and if they try to remove one, then we can just Brainstorm. Yeah. Opponent has Force of Will. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can find something with this Brainstorm here. Because I can't use this Force of Negation, right? This costs 3 mana. It's kind of unfortunate. Okay. So we'll put Swords. I guess we'll put Swords Mentor on top. We'll leave Force for their turn. We lose our Jace, but they lose their Jace, and we have board control. It seems pretty reasonable to me. So they are out of cards, so we get to deal 3 to Jace and 3 to them. This is a pretty good place. So we also have Snapcaster, a ton of cards as well. They drew a Jace off the top. Well, I don't really think... I could let this resolve in theory, but I don't really want to. I'm just going to play my next Mentor next turn. And then I have a Swords. I feel like we could let this resolve. If we let this resolve, are they going to bounce a Monk? No, they're just going to Brainstorm, right? We should just let this resolve, right? I guess at this point, what are we... But if we just hold up Hardcast Force of Negation moving forward. We have like Mentor and Council's Judgment if we want. I think this just resolves. My first instinct is that this doesn't matter. Our Snap is going to do good work too. We don't even have to Council's Judgment it. We could just like Snap or something. But I think I probably will. I think I'm going to go like Mentor Council's Judgment. And then keep going face. I guess the only way that bet would backfire would be like a lock thing. But then my monks could kill it. So that wouldn't be a big deal either. I guess opponent could find like a Baleful Strix or something, right? Oh, Diabolic Edict. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we're good here. So, Mentor, Council's Judgment. We still have Force of Negation up, but we don't have to use it. Next turn we could Snap Brainstorm, Snap AK. Why are there 2 AKs in our yard? Did we not Snap AK? Oh, I guess we never Snap AK'd. That's why. Okay. How's my clock doing? 13? That's not too bad. We know this card is Swords to Plowshares. It's Snap Ponder. You can do anything, right? Is that better than Snap AK? I guess we get to hold up Force of Negation with Snap Ponder. So if I just take a land, I can Swords my own Snapcaster, hold up Force of Negation. That was cool. AK was really good there. AK was really good. I liked it. Alright, so we still don't exactly know what opponent is doing. They have Esper cards. Look like a very controlling Esper deck. In that case, I would assume Pyroblast. They're also Snow, possibly. We don't know for sure. So probably not. I just assume, I mean, maybe Purge. And you would bring in Jailer. So what is, I guess my big question is, when and why are we bringing Jailers in? What kind of, like, what is that, what's the dynamic for that? I get this card's, like, I guess, kind of interesting to me. Plague Engineers, interesting. Just a Howling Mine, okay. Okay, so you want to, like, maybe take out some swords here. Some count. What kind of removal is at its worst here? Just swords. Like a Jace that doesn't get blasted. That's cool. So I assume that this is like better than a swords, right? I was thinking we might want the Purge, but I'm not sure. How is Council's Judgment in a matchup like this? I feel like Back to Basics is a little loose. Yeah, but they could just fetch around it, right? I guess they probably won't fetch around it, but I feel like that's like kind of greedy. All right, we need to make some choices though. Do any of the cards we're boarding in better than Council's Judgment or Sinkhole? Because I'm gonna board out 3 swords for at least this. So I might want to cut like 1 more card. So get 2 jailers and a pyroblast in. Do you ever just like cut some draw, or I can't imagine. Like, could we cut an astrolabe? Do we need an astrolabe? Just board in 1 jailer? Okay. I can get down. I don't know exactly when you can trim like other parts of this. Let's try this. This seems reasonable. Yeah. Okay. So that's no go. Try again. Never cut cantrips, or just not right now cut cantrips. Oh boy. I feel like you don't want to keep mulliganing in this matchup, right? Your card count kind of matters. I feel like I would keep this and pitch. I like one of the interactive spells, maybe. I feel like one of the interactive spells is where I would go. Snap or leave. See, I don't think I would want to... Alright. Let's try snap. Like, I'm not going to just hold up my spells, right? Oh, okay. Am I just going to hold up my spells? What can they play on 2 that really pisses me off? Can I just jam a leave here? Or is there something on 2 that I would care about? Can't imagine there are anything on 2 that I would care about. Right? Oh, we'll find out. I guess if they pierce it, it puts us in a little bit of a precarious spot, because we then can't cast Pyroblast, but... Yeah, I think you want to jam Lave there to find more lands. Okay, that's kind of annoying. I guess that's something that could get played on turn 2 that we would want to be able to pierce or blast. We just like jam this blast right now and hope that their top card isn't a 1, right? This is when they're tapped out. This doesn't get better than this. I mean, that's my assumption. Well, you can tell me I'm wrong after I do it. Alright, swords. I didn't expect to get counterbalanced. I'm not gonna lie to you here. It's gonna make this game very difficult. There were some downsides to jamming Labe there. That's unfortunate. I guess that's what opponent gets when they get to play a rogue deck. So how do I even play around counterbalance? Oh man. I need to hit lands. Opponent pondered, so like it's very unlikely I get to resolve a 1-mana spell here. Can I jam an AK and try to hit a land? God. Like, opponent's not gonna put anything but a 1-drop on. Well, I mean they pondered, so they don't have a ton of choices, but I really need to hit lands. I don't know. All right. Well, I'm glad I did that, I guess, so now I can shuffle these away. Alright, okay. I assume AK would be the most likely to resolve in that scenario as well, but I think there's like some upside to trying to jam a 1. No, I think Brainstorm is like more important. Well, now I don't really think I have. Maybe I can just AK. Oh, yeah, you're right. I should definitely do that. I get so lazy because in Vintage nothing matters. Hmm. Hmm. I don't want to spend like too much time like delving too deep into this match because it's gonna be hard for me to win and I don't want to run out of time. So I'm just gonna try to play on Basic Instinct and see how badly that goes. There's a shuffle bug with Ponder. I can delve, actually. I have Magmatic Sinkhole in my deck. Yeah, I'm down to jam some back to basics in here and on the play. I'm gonna play faster, and I'm just gonna like do what I think is like reasonable to try to get my way out of this game. Oh my god, stop. I guess they could put, they don't have a 2-drop in their yard, so they can't put anything on top. They could brainstorm, I guess. I have to discard a card here. I'm aware of that, but I need to hit a land is what I really need to do, so. We did just make them use their fetch land, though. So now they can't fetch for Sanctuary. I don't even know if they have Sanctuary in their deck. They probably should. Yeah, let's back to basics our opponent here. I'm just gonna force this. Is that bad? Yeah, I shouldn't force this. I won't force it. Hold strong, Justin. Thank you. It's because it's the daytime. You liked forcing there? Shit. Oh well. Now I can force this and hope it works. I'm just never gonna have mana for this Snapcaster Mage. I can concede once this Jace resolves, right? Council's Judgment answers nothing, because it's not... I can't cast it. Oh, man. If they force this, I can just concede. Oh, they didn't force it. Pierce was dead? Yeah, maybe we could have pitched the Pierce. That's fair. I feel like that's really fair. Alright, time to jam this Brainstorm. Alright. There was no jamming of the Brainstorms. Unfortunate. I just wanted some lands, man. I guess I am a 20 land deck, to be fair. Did we know there was a Ponder on top? How did you know there was a Ponder on top? I don't understand. Are you a genius? He showed me it? With what? Oh. Alright, I'm an idiot. It's fine. Oh, when I cast Force of Will. I see. I see. You're right. You're right. You're right. I see you. It's okay. They're going to jam a second Jace here, and we're really going to get them. Alright, they're not going to jam a second Jace here. That's funny. No shame scooping. Absolutely. What are you, some kind of genius? Where's that appear? That appears here? Okay. I'm about to ruin your world. I want to see what cards are in my opponent's deck. Get wrecked. Alright. Close. But no cigar. Okay, whatever. I'm off it. Alright, so I kind of want to just jam them. Get wrecked. Maybe we can take out like a sinkhole. What else can we take out? How good is Pierce? Seems good. Just remove the swords in general. I mean, we have a sinkhole. Keep in the sinkhole and remove the swords. Okay. Alright, we got one more card. We're thinking counts. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I'm in. Sold. Let's battle. I don't want to think about it anymore. I just want to battle. Okay, on the play. Game 3. This hand seems pretty bad to me. I don't know what like range you're supposed to keep in this, but it seems like pretty bad, right? We have like no spells that matter. I can't imagine that this is a keep. What hand does this beat? You think this would this beat our opponent's deck on a normal draw? It just seems like pretty lukewarm. I have 6 minutes on my clock. You think it's close? I'm gonna ship it. I might get punished. This seems better to me. Oh, done. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. I need this blue card for Jace, so I guess I'll just put this and this. Alright, well I have 2 counter spells. I'm just gonna jam a Mentor next turn. I have a bunch of spells I can't... I guess I can cast... I guess like a bunch of spells I can't cast. I should get my Astrolabe destroyed. Holy shit. Okay. That was not what I thought was gonna happen, but... Opponent has 7 cards in hand, huh? I'm just jamming Mentor, right? There's no way I just do nothing, right? I just need to hear one definitely. I guess, like... am I doing something if opponent counters this? Our next card is Sinkhole, and then we're back to Unknown. If opponent forces this, am I forcing back? It seems a little risky, but is our force even getting better at that point? I don't really think so. You would not force a force back. What if opponent lets it resolve and cast Swords to Plowshares? Would you force that? I think that's the next biggest question, right? So here's a force on our Monastery Mentor pitching Snapcaster Mage. I can never make a token. Yeah, but we know we don't have... We have nothing going for us is my biggest problem. We have a Sinkhole on top. I guess we can cast a sinkhole, which is nice. So this is gonna be Jace. Do we force Jace? I know I can sinkhole this Jace. So I don't think we're supposed to force it. Do we play around like Force of Negation? Probably not. We probably just jam Sinkhole on my turn. This thing has an instant? Jesus Christ. Yo, Harry, thanks for the follow. I feel like I have to force this force though, right? You can tell me I'm wrong after. No, I know. I'm just giving chat first looks now. Alright, I'm hoping I hit a land and just jam a jailer, right? That's all we can hope for. Oh man. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Lawrence. I'll do my best. Oh my god, there's actually a mentor in this deck. Please. Please land. Please land. No, not like this, land. Oh, so close. God damn it. Oh, I hope opponent has no spells. Oh, opponent might have no spells. It might be, everything might be fine. Opponent might just have no spells. Oh my god, please resolve. We're gonna get hardcast forced on us, aren't we? Man, I can just like... Ah, fuck it, YOLO. Please have no spells. Please have land. Please have land. I have to win this game fast, too. I have 3 minutes on the clock. Oh my god, I become the monarch. Alright, hopefully opponent has no snapcast. I guess the opponent would definitely have snapped. Alright, I'm gonna just try to play really fast at this point. How did this work? How did this work? I have 3 minutes to win this game, so... I guess I can F6 through this turn, seeing as I have nothing to do. A second mentor? Holy shit. Okay. I'm just making plays. They're gonna be wrong. You're gonna have to live with it. I could put another thing on top. I probably should have put something on top. I don't know why I didn't do that. I should have kept a brainstorm or something. I don't know. This was really bad. Everything I just did here was bad. No, I think I'd rather just try to learn. I fucked this up. I didn't want to do... Everything I just did here, I didn't want to do. Uh-oh. Did they just destroy their mentor to make a token? Okay. Sure. I still don't think I'm supposed to attack, right? Snapcaster Mage? I guess that wouldn't really matter too much. I just need to get a Mentor. I'm drawing an extra card every turn. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going. Don't mind me, chat. I guess I'll start getting in there. I have to win this game real quick, though. That's what I'm looking for. I just tap my Mystic Sanctuary forever. Got him. I mean, I have 2 minutes on the clock. I could figure out a way to lose, that's for sure. This is fun. This deck is fun. It's so great because it felt really good, and I didn't feel like I played very optimally. I feel like I played okay, but I feel like I played I feel like there was so much room to play this better. All right, lost another monk. Never lucky. I don't know why I just floated a mana. You know, don't ask me. I have no idea. I have no idea why I floated a mana. Oh boy. Do I even have basics left? Duh. Alright, this game is over! That was pretty cool. Just put a force on top of my deck. That felt pretty strong. I do have to win in a minute 30, though. I need to play reasonable fast. I'm going to put a Snapcaster into play at the end of turn here in AK. No, I don't think so, Lawrence. I think I would rather... Well, maybe. Let's figure it out after this game. Let me finish this game first. No, it's a kickstart. Yo, Gabo, thanks for the sub. Didn't even activate his Jace. What a scrub. Whee! Not even close, baby! Okay, my next round begins in 2 minutes. Okay, whatever. Let's do it. Let's get in there. What's up, homie? Share screen. This screen. I'm gonna have to try to adjust. Oh, do you want me to go to the other one? Wait, no. It's the same one. Can you hear me? No, you're using the wrong mic. All right, how about...
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? I can hear you. This might take some work here. You can't hear me though, right? I don't know why. Huh. Yeah, I need to turn off sound on Facebook though, that's for sure.
You might have to enable your microphone.
Oh, if I turn off Chrome, then I... God damn it. This is way annoying. What the heck? Where'd everything go? I have like a million microphones is like the biggest problem here. I have the snowball on. You can't hear me? Alright, let's do Discord. Do I have you on Discord? I can't waste any time. I don't know. Maybe I have to finish a match first. This is why is this so annoying? I don't understand. Maybe in between games. Oh my lord.